What is up, man? Happy Wednesday, man. Hope y'all having a good time, man. From the looks of the title, you already know what we talking about right now. We talking about placing the bets all on you. You are the prize, you the lottery. So all bets must go on you. You know what I'm saying? In order to even put the bet on yourself, bro, you gotta have self-belief, aka confidence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that understanding, like, if I'm gonna bet on anything, I'm gonna bet on myself. This is your life, bro. This is no one else's life. You gotta understand it like that. This life right here is your life. Where are you gonna place your bets? Most of the time, people want to bet on other people. They don't want to bet on themselves, bro. Why? Because they don't think they're worth anything. But if you're gonna bet on anything, you put the bets on you. And what do I consider betting on yourself, bro? Now, yeah, I'm doing the YouTube. Personally, before I even started doing the YouTube, I took a break from social media for like at least 3 years, fam. And taking a break from social media, I took a break from social media because it was a group of people that I was cool with, that I was supporting, and we was on social media. I felt like they weren't really supporting me how I was supporting them, and in finding that out, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of took them off my social media, bro. My thing was, look, if I'm gonna have people on my social media, it's gonna be people that support me. I took them off my social media, and all bets was on me, bro. What do I mean? All bets was on me. It's like it was all about everything I want to accomplish now in life. Yeah, back then I was trying to help other people, but all bets are on me now. That means most of my time, my energy, and my investment goes to me. Of course, I'm gonna help strangers, but it's like when I say all bets on me, I personally believe, like, look, if I don't put energy and effort into what I want in this life, nobody else can get that for me, bro. Nobody else can get that for you. No one else is gonna come save the day, bro. Your mom, your dad, your auntie, your family, they can only do so much. Why? Because look, they have their life. They gotta put the bets on them on themselves in their life. So it's really up to you, bro. And look at putting the bets on yourself, like going to the casino, right? I want to use that analogy right there because I know a lot of us have gambled before. A lot of us done went to the casino before. I was an epic casino goer. Now, when I say putting the bets on yourself, let's envision going to the casino. 9 times out of 10, bro, when everybody's about to go to the casino, they got this feeling of winning. Am I right? You don't even, it's not even solidified you're gonna win, bro. You just have this feeling of I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? It's in your mind, regardless if you win or not, bro. You got this feeling in your mind before you go to the casino, you're gonna win. That is the same mentality you're supposed to have if you're putting a bet on yourself in life. That's the mentality you gotta have, bro. Everybody has that mentality when they go into the casino, bro. I'm about to win. I'm about to win, even if they don't win. Even when some people don't win at the casino, guess what happens? They go back multiple times trying to win. That's the mentality. You gotta take that and apply it to yourself, your life, your goals, your dreams in the real world, bro. Facts. You know how people go to casinos thinking they about to hit a million jackpot. Me, I'm one of them. I done been there multiple times with the same feeling. Like even if I lost before, I'm going back. Like yo, I'm finna win. This is the mentality of betting on yourself in life, bro. Think about it. If you had the same mentality in life, you would be so far because multiple times, many of us have went back to the casino after losing. People don't have this mentality in life though. They put they bet on themselves one time they fail, that's it, they're done. But when they bet on themselves casino wise, they going multiple times. In the casino, you can't really bet on anything else but yourself. Yeah, the machine's there, but you're placing the bets on yourself. So when you think about why is the casino set up where you gotta bet on yourself, because that is the mentality to succeed in life. You have to bet on yourself, bruh. You feel me? Like I'm not talking about being addicted to gambling. I'm giving you an analogy of what everybody feels when they're going to the casino. This is what everybody feels. Don't nobody wake up to go to the casino and feel like they're losing and go. Don't nobody ever does that, bro. Anytime a person want to go to the casino, they feel like they about to win. That's the mentality you supposed to have for your life. That same mentality, that's called betting on yourself. Because regardless, if you go to the casino and lose, you come back home, you wake up feeling like going to the casino again, you feel like you're going to win. Am I lying? This is the facts. So why not have this mentality for life, bruh? Why not have this mentality for your dreams? Why not have this mentality for your goal? Because, bruh, if you don't bet on yourself, don't nobody care. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's putting the bets on you. They putting the bets on you to fail, really. They putting the bets on you to be nothing. They putting the bets on you to think insecure like them. That's what they betting for. That's what they putting their bets on, because they can't even put bets on themselves. I ain't gonna put a bet on nothing but me. That's what is going to give me ultimate success. Now y'all see me on YouTube, but bro, in all honesty, like I said, I took a break from social media for like 3 years. I felt like the people I was supporting weren't supporting me. Then I had the idea, like, get them all off your social media. I took them all off. Boom, removed them all. Unfriend. I had to go through my list, because it's like, I'm betting on these people, bro. These are my peoples, but they're not betting on me. So forget that. They got some bets for me and they succeeded or whatever they took away from those bets. That's cool. Now all the bets go on me. When I put all the bets on me, bro, I came back to social media. When I came back to social media, I was talking to a girl, bro. You know, she was like, I had merchandise. Whole time I'm selling merchandise outside of not being on social media for 3 years. You know, I had my brand. So I showed her some of my apparel. She's like, oh, I really like these, this and that. She was like, you should put this on TikTok. That's what spiral everything. Boom. Success come with TikTok right away, bro. I ain't had to try. Personally, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok that I should. But if I spend more time on TikTok, I could really go crazy up there. But it happened generically where it's like, okay, boom, I put the bets on myself with TikTok, got in there. Now with YouTube, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Me talking to y'all on the YS East channel is literally for me taking a shot in the dark. That's putting a bet on myself. I have 7 channels, bro. The channel I really wanted to blow was a whole different channel. You know what I'm saying? And I had like a mentor on YouTube that I watched, and I'm like, man, this guy was the one that got me to want to do YouTube in the sense of content. He like, create content. So when I created the 7 channels, I wanted that channel that I kind of paid for promo. I paid for promo for that channel from the mentor. He's a really good mentor. It got me some followers, but that's the channel I really wanted to take off, because it looked like it had potential to take off. But this is the channel that took off. So when you put the bet on yourself, you don't know what's gonna take off, bro. And when this channel took off, bro, it was literally unexpected, bro. When I say unexpected, I vividly remember the video that got it going. I was in the crib, bro. And in the crib, I'm gonna personally tell you, I wasn't feeling like the top of the top. You know, I was just thinking like, man, I don't really like the situation I'm in right now, for real. I gotta figure something out. You heard? So just having that feeling, and it was like around 2 in the morning or whatever, late night thinking, and I posted the clip, but I'm like, man, whatever. I got to get these clips up, because I had a time when I would post clips at the time, bro. So I posted the clips at the 2 a.m. mark, because that's when I would post on YouTube at the time. I'm like, man, stop thinking about all this other stuff that's not working. Let's get back to the YouTube. Boom. 2 weeks later, that clip elevated the whole channel, bro. From me putting a bet on myself. Yeah, I wasn't thinking the right mind, but I'm like, forget that. I gotta put these clips up. Just now, before I got on here, I was playing Call of Duty. I'm playing with some of my squads, and I like playing with them. You know what I mean? It's fun. And I'm like, man, forget this. I gotta go live, because I'm putting a bet on myself. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool. It's cool playing the game with them, but I'm getting on here to put the bet on myself to do the videos for the YouTube. This is all a part of me putting a bet on myself. You know what I mean? So I have to go do this. A lot of the times, bro, people don't want to put the bet on themselves. Like, how you expect to win? If we go to the casino, me and you, and me and all 16 of y'all go to the casino right now. I call it the Ning Ding. You know what I mean? We go to the Ning Ding right now. Boom. Y'all pull all y'all bets on me. Y'all ain't gonna win all the bread. I'm gonna win all the bread. I might break y'all off. When y'all putting all the bets on me, I'm winning all the bread. You feel what I mean? Same thing if you putting the bets on somebody else, they getting further in life. And it's not to say you can't put the bets on your kids, your family is different. When I'm talking about friends, acquaintances, classmates, stuff like that. But it's all about you. This is your life, bro. This is nobody else's life. When you encounter other people, it's a combination of different lives, but this is your life. How do you make things happen in your life? How do you get what you want in your life if you're not putting all the bet on you? It's never gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you need to put the bet on yourself for success to happen, for things to happen, for you to get further, for you to accomplish certain things. If you don't want to believe that in life, just think of the casino, bro. The casino is a prime example. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, even in the casino, bro, when people see other people win, they leave their machines. They leave their machines and they run to another person's machine to see. But what does that have to do with them betting on the machine? They got to stay on the machine and keep betting. Because them coming to see this other person's machine is not going to make their machine go. It's not. I done seen it plenty of times. I'm talking about 6, 7 people leave their machine and come see if this person really won. Because why they not confident in putting a bet on themselves that they're going to win. That's how you got to feel. You got to always feel like, look, bro, if I put the bet in, I'm going to win. I ain't going to lie. I ain't know what was going to take off with YouTube, but I knew, like, yo, all I got to do is keep trying it out. Something going to happen. I ain't know what was going to happen with TikTok. All I knew is I got to keep trying it out. Something was going to happen. Now I'm trying to conquer other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, this and that, because now I'm putting all the bets on me to accomplish all these other things. So I got to go hard. It's not about nobody else. This how it is when you put the bet on yourself, man. Y'all see I do a live every day. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been dropping much videos eating because I don't fake the eating. When I eat, bro, I'm really eating. You know what I'm saying? It's not generic me trying to eat for y'all. I'm eating and recording what I'm eating, bro. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's like legitimately genuine. Not to say I ain't been eating, but it's like, yo, I'm most of the stuff I'm eating regularly is not as fascinating to put on there. I like putting fascinating things on there, you know what I'm saying? Always put the bet on yourself, Ryan Jewell. My motivation is for you to bet on yourself. Because in betting on yourself, you're giving yourself a winner's mentality, bro. That's how you have a winner's mentality, putting a bet on yourself. Having a loser's mentality is constantly betting on others, you know what I mean? Betting on people. To win, you got to bet on yourself. At the end of the day, that's the motivation right there. A winner knows, like, look, in order for me to win, I got to put everything in. It's all on me. That's what winners do. At the end of the day, if a winner's not putting everything in, winning is going to be slim. It's going to be tough. That's the motivation right there. Always bet on yourself. Stop betting on others, because to have a winner's mentality, you got to start betting on yourself. And I relate this to going to the casino, bro. Anybody that's in here, you going to the casino, you always think you're going to win. Even if you lose, you're going to come back again trying to win and win and win and win and win. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Everybody can attest to that, bro. Don't nobody wake up and go to the casino and say, I'm going to lose and still go. Nah, you had that thought in your mind, like, I'm about to go strike them. I'm about to go win. So why not have that thought for life? Whatever you doing, it's like you about to strike. You about to win. Even if the strike isn't right away. You know what I mean? Sometimes it take a while to win, bro. Winning is something you earn, bro. You feel me? Winning is not given. So most people can't have a winner's mentality because they want something given. Winning is earned, bro. Anybody who's a winner, they understand you earn winning, and then you understand winning, and then you become a winner. You don't just get wins. You got to get the wins. You feel me? You got to go get the wins. But in order to get the wins, you got to have a bet on you. Because having a bet on you is like, look, it's win or lose. When you put the bet on you, it's win or lose. So you want to get the win, bro. You don't want to L because you know, hey, I put all bets on me. We have to win. And it pushes you further to want to win, bro. It pushes you further to want to win. But if you don't put the bets on you, then losing is okay. Because it's not on you. If it's on you, you don't want to lose. You want to win. And having a winner's mentality, you got to bet on yourself. Who else you going to bet on? This your life. This ain't nobody else's life. Your mom got her own life. Your dad got his own life. Your brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, they all have their own life, bro. They got to bet on themselves. You got to bet on yourself. Who going to make it happen in your life? You want to be a winner. How you winning without betting on yourself? Bro, when you put the bet on yourself, it puts a lot of pressure on you, bro. You feel me? It puts a lot of pressure on you. And I'm going to say one thing that I always want y'all to remember. You don't know who you are unless you're under duress. That's when you know your true potential. Do you understand? So being under duress forces you to know your true potential. Like being under pressure to have to win forces you to be a winner. If you're not under pressure and never have to win, you develop a loser's mentality because you're okay with losing. You know what I'm saying? But if you're under pressure, bro, and you have to win, you always want to win. Like think about the guys in the NBA. I'm gonna give you an example for the NBA, bro. Everybody want to be a LeBron James. Everybody want to be a Michael Jordan. Everybody want to be a Luka Doncic. Everybody want to be a just the main guy. You understand? But bro, every night there's so much pressure on these guys that I just named to help get the win. There's a lot of pressure on these guys. When I say there's a lot of pressure, it's like none of these guys can go play the game and score 10 points, bro. They can't. They're going to get talked about. So all bets is on LeBron James, Luka Doncic, you know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving. These guys, there's bets on these guys. So these guys got to go get the win. That's why you see a lot of these guys will put so much effort into the game of basketball because the bet is on them. They're betting on these guys. These guys already made it to their accomplishments and dreams and goals in life. They understood like, okay, I only made it there because I had a winner's mentality. I put the bet on myself. So in order for the franchise to win, the bet is on me. That's why you see these guys have to average a certain number of points, bro. You think the team going for LeBron James averaging 14, they're going to talk about him. He's making Sports Center. He got to average at least a dub plus. Every star player got to average a dub plus, bro. I'm telling you, because the bet is on them. This is for the win. If these guys ain't putting up a dub plus, these guys know they're not getting the win. Think about it. They've been playing basketball their whole life. They understand the level of competition and what's required to get the win. So all efforts and bets is on LeBron James every night. All efforts, bets is on Kevin Durant every night. That's how they get in the win. The other players around that are kind of as talented, it's bets on them too. They got to do their job in order for success to happen. So I refer that to the NBA. You own the franchise. You the star player. You the sixth man. You the center. All bets is on you. You the coach. You feel me? You the franchise. You everything. So if you not betting on you, how your franchise taking off? How you winning? I'm the coach. I'm the player. I'm the water boy. I'm the scorekeeper. All the stuff associated with the game is I'm that because all bets is on me. So I'm trying to have everything hands on. Every day I got to do it live because, bro, if I don't do it live, how am I going to hit the hours? I ain't going to hit the hours from not going live. So bets is on me. So when I'm live, I'm putting in effort for the bets to win, for the bets to hit. What do you want? Go put the bets in on that. What's your aspirations and goals? Right now, y'all ask about super chat monetization. We're not there yet. So When I get here and go live, it's because I'm putting the bets in right now for that to hit. You know what I'm saying? I try to relate what I say to like real life examples of what's happening. You feel me? So you get what I'm saying, like, or you grasp what I'm saying, because sometimes maybe what I'm saying don't make sense. You know, I don't expect everybody to understand, but understand, bro. You want to win. You want to have a winner's mentality. All bets is on you. Why? It forces you. It puts pressure on you. If you lose, you can't say you lost because of this person. You know what I mean? Most people want to say, I lost because of this person, man. It was their fault. Why you put your bets on them? It's only their fault because you put your bets on them. They let you down or it didn't work out. If you would have put the bets on you, you wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have put all your effort into making it happen, making it succeed, getting the win. When you put your bets on somebody else, it's easy to relax. It's easy to be lethargic. If bets is on you, crunch time is ticking, it's pressure on you, it's going to force you to become a diamond. It said pressure only bust pipes or make diamonds. Whoever came with that saying, they must have seen something with the pipes and the diamonds. They like, if I put the pressure on here, it's going to bust a pipe or make a diamond. So which one you going to be, the pipe that's bursting or the diamond? I'm trying to be the diamond. When we going live, we trying to be the diamond. Everything I'm doing is I'm trying to be the diamond. When I tell you I'm doing the Call of Duty clips, I'm trying to be the diamond. All bets is on me for the clips to be how I want them to be and create the impact I wanted to impact. And it's not going to be right away. I got to constantly do it, get better, get better. Just like if you want to win at the casino, you going back to back to back to back to back to back until you win. Even when you win, you want more wins. You know what I'm saying? This is what a winner's mentality is. And I hate that I have to relate it to gambling, but I know a lot of people understand going to the casino. That urge that you had, the feeling that you have, that winner's mindset that you had. You just want to go hit them real quick. You want to go hit them for a couple 3K, 50K, whatever you be having in your heart before you go. That's a winner's mentality. Now take that and apply that to your life. Because when you go to the Ning Ding, you bet on you. You playing blackjack, bet on you. You can even bet on multiple hands, but those are your hands. You playing the slots, you betting on you. You ain't betting on me and my machine. You betting on you. So why you think they got it set up like that? Because in life, all bets is on you. All bets is on you. Even if we had the blackjack table, I got my hand, this person got their hand. Whatever they hit, miss, that's their bets. It's not mine. I got my own bets. The casino set it up like that because this is how it is in life. If I strike the blackjack table, I win like 4K. These guys don't win 4K. I win 4K because I put the bets on me. So in life, have that mentality. Put the bet on you. Don't bet on somebody else and get let down. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a winner or you want to be a loser? When it's all up to you, you got to get the win. You got to get the win, bro. And, you know, playing sports, man, like, I love taking a last shot, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just knowing, having a feeling to know like you about to hit the last shot is a good feeling, bro. There are times I did miss the last shot, but it didn't matter because I was putting a bet on me to win the game. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't win the game, that's on me. I didn't win the game, but I took the shot. I put the bet up. Next time, I'm gonna have more courage to take the shot. I'm gonna have more courage to win the game. This is the part of life. This is how you develop a winner's mentality. And the analogy that I give y'all, bro, is things y'all could relate to. Even being a quarterback, you know, playing sports, whatever it is. A lot of the times, you put the bet up, you might not get the W right away, but you gotta come back and bet again and again. You know, I used to hoop with my cousin, bro. My cousin would show me that he had faith in me. You know what I mean? It's my cousin. We play football, but he'd go hoop with me. And, you know, sometimes the games will be close. Like, this is a true story, bro. And he'll be like, and I don't say this to say I was the hardest, coldest basketball player in my state, bro. Most definitely, but I was decent. You know, when we'll go hoop, you know, sometimes the game will be close. My cousin will be like, yo, YS, I'm ready for you to end the game. And that'll turn me up. Like, man, I'm already feeling like I could do that. Don't say that to me, cuzzo. but knowing that he had that trust in me because he seen me doing multiple times from playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be like, "Well, yes, I'm ready for you to end the game when he's ready to dip." And it's like, man, I already feel like that, but my cousin would say that because he seen me do that. So take them bets multiple times. Don't be scared to put the bets on yourself back to back to back to back. Maybe you might lose it all, win it all, but you gotta put the bets up. If you don't put the bets up, we're not gonna know nothing. You're not gonna get no success. You're not gonna accomplish much. You're gonna be in the same spot. I like to relate things to what I'm talking, bro, so people get it. Like, it's a lot of pressure when you gotta hit the last shot, bro. Game on the line. You know, people want you to miss. You don't want to miss. You know, but you know you could hit this shot. You feel me? And it's times I hit the shot, bro, and it's like, dang, I knew I could hit the shot, but it was the result that cheered up everybody else because they didn't know that. They didn't know if I could do it or not. They not betting on me. You know what I'm saying? But when I win, we celebrate together in life. Sometimes, bro, your family members ain't betting on you. Your friends ain't betting on you. But when you become a winner, guess what? They all want to celebrate with you, bro. They all want to celebrate with you. So it's not about their bets. It's always about your bet. What's your bet? Is your bet on you? Is everything, bro? Everything's on me. Everything's on me. Like a lot of y'all come and y'all say y'all want to be the mods. No mods. I'm the mod. You know, and this is how it is on all my social media platforms. If I can't handle them, then I don't need to have them, because I should be capable of handling what I want. Right? That's all bets on me. You feel me? Like people like, yeah, you know, I want to do this, do that, and it's like, man, unless it's a real collaboration, it's off. All bets is on me. I could do that. I could do this. That's how you got. That's how you got to have your winner's mindset. This is a winner's mindset, because being the winner in your life, you're the star player. If you're not feeling like you're the star player, then who are you? Whose life you living? Are you just watching yourself? Nah, you the star player. So all bets is on you. They not on your mom, on your uncle or your dad. You shouldn't care if they put bets on you, because it's about your bets. When you win all on your bets. When other people bet on you, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is a turmeric water, bro. Turmeric. So it's turmeric in the water, bro. Why would I drink? Come on, dog. That's crazy. Yeah, but all bets should be on you, man. If your bets ain't on you, what you doing? You're lacking. You're not on the money. You betting on somebody else. You losing. You want to get the W? Put your bets up. And this applies to everything in life. Everything in life. A lot of us waiting on people to like really support us and invest in us. No, do that for yourself. That's all bets on you. If you're not doing that for yourself, who's gonna do it? Who you waiting on? Nobody's coming. Your mom, your family, they can only do so much, bro. Nobody's coming. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're the one it's up to. It's up to nobody else but you. I tell y'all, you the coach, star player, water boy, athletic trainer, everything that could be associated with a franchise is yours. You know what I'm saying? It's yours. What's up, Justin? I'm telling y'all gotta put the bets on yourself, man. A lot of y'all don't be betting on yourself. A lot of y'all don't be thinking y'all can make things happen. When you put the bet on yourself, it puts pressure on you. But your true potential is shown under times of duress. You know what I mean? Lucy, what's up? Love you too, man. You gotta be under some pressure to see how you operate, to see how you get down, like to see, can you really make things happen? Yeah, man. Sudden silence, man. Hopefully you put the bet on you. And based on everything I said, hopefully you put the bet on yourself. That's the most important part of what I'm saying. My clothes and where I'm at is not important, man. Stop hating on the jersey too, man. AI, Georgetown jersey, man. Hoyas. Get in tune, boy. Yeah, man. This is, man. It doesn't matter, Jay Smith. It doesn't matter the crowd, bro. It matters the message. At the end of the day, long as you get the message that Jay Smith, if you don't put the bet on you right now in life, you're not winning. Who is the bet on if it's not on you? That's the message. The crowd don't matter. At some point, I'm gonna have a crazy audience, but I'm putting a bet on me right now to get there. I'm showing you that by doing the live. You know what I'm saying? And even I told y'all through the whole video, like with the YouTube fam, I didn't know it was gonna take off. It was a shot in the dark. But that shot in the dark, one of them went swish. I took 7. Took 7 shots in the dark. You know what I mean? 7 channels. One of them went swish. Some of y'all don't even want to take one shot because you might miss. You scared you might miss. So if I went 1 for 7, that's decent. Now I can try taking all them other 6 shots again until it does the same thing as this one. But I only understood that from putting the bets up first. Betting on myself to shoot that 7 times. One of these joints got hit. Out of 7 shots, some got to hit. That's how you got to be feeling. Because when you go to the casino, you feeling like, yo, I'm about to hit. Some about to hit. We about to hit. You not thinking we not going to hit. But you feeling like that because you putting the bets up. You coming with the money. You feeling like a winner. That's life. When you go to the casino, you're taking risks with your money. You're betting. You're taking a chance. You're taking shots in the dark. But deep in your mind, you feel like you're a winner already. So you go there. Now, that's how you got to feel in life. You take shots in the dark to see if they're going to hit. Some of them going to hit. Some of them not going to hit. But just how you go to the casino and you lose. And then you like, man, I'm going to come back and try to win again. This how you got to feel in life. I'm going to come back and try to win again. Out of all 7 channels, this one hit, bro. Shout out to the Lord. Shout out to God for making this one hit. But I had to put the bets up for him to see that I wanted something to hit. This is how you become successful. Everybody that you see that made their dreams happen, they didn't try it one time and it was just a gold mine. They had to put the bets up multiple times. Sometimes they won slightly. Sometimes they took a major loss. Sometimes they got a big win. Sometimes they won slightly. You had a slightly. I mean a slight one, slight W. Sometimes they took a major loss. Other times, it was a big W. But they put the bets up multiple times, bruh. Multiple times. Some of y'all scared to put the bet up one time because you rather bet on this person to save you or make your life better. That person don't care about you. They got their own life. They got situations going on in their own life. You want your life to be better. You want to win. All bets is on you. What y'all said in the chat, you say I borrow money for blues. Nah, man. Nah. This is great content right here, Sudden Silence. You should execute your name. You understand? Execute your name right now, man. That'll be lovely for me. Because your whole goal is for people not to bet on themselves. You would rather these folks be insecure, hoping for others to make things happen for them. I like for you to execute your name, man. That would be nice. You know what I mean? Yeah, Vamsky's in here, man. Put the bet on yourself, bruh. He said, no, I'm saying they shouldn't listen to you, though. Of course, you don't want them to listen to me because you want them to be insecure. You don't want them to bet on themselves. I'm trying to turn these folks to winners. You want them to be losers. You want them betting on other people. You want them expecting somebody to save the day. But if I'm betting on me, I'm not expecting no one to save the day. I got to make it happen. I got to put in the effort. It's up to me. If we lose, it's on me. That's accountability. Some people want to lose and be like, I lost because of this person. That's what you want, Sudden Silence. That's why I said execute your name, brother. That means do exactly what your name said. Execute it. You know what I mean? You say you got a Lamborghini. Well, that's great, man. Maybe you put in time to get the Lamborghini. I'm not rambling, brother. I'm telling you how to be a winner. Are you a winner or not? See, now we're gonna use sudden silence as an example. You feel me? Currently, right now, I'm gonna give y'all an example what I'm relate to what I'm saying. Right? I'm telling y'all to put all the bets on yourself. Currently, I'm doing that now on this live. Sudden Silence is watching the live. So Sudden Silence is betting on me. Yet, even though Sudden Silence is betting on me right now, he's telling you guys not to listen to me. But he's watching me currently himself. He's listening to me currently himself. So all bets is still on me. It's a prime example of what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And currently, I don't care about what Sutton Silence has going on. Because it's all about why, yes, it's all bets on me. Sutton Silence can have $1 million, 100,000. I don't care at all. It's about what I got going on. That's what's gonna help me win. Me focusing on him having this, that, and it don't help me win. That don't help me win. I had to use bro as an example. You know what I mean? It don't help me win focusing on nothing he had going on. He's focused on me right now, though. He's trying to help me win subconsciously without knowing. Because he's not even betting on himself. He's not even doing his own live. He's on my live. So he's still all bets for YS, man. Hey, Sutton Silence, put more bread up, man. Put up everything, you heard? Hey, put the company up too, bruh. Put the company on me, man. It's a good return. You feel me? Put the company on me, bruh. You are trying to help me, bruh. You advocate for me, bruh. All bets on YS, bruh. Welcome. I mean, shake your hand, Sutton Silence, man. Thanks, brother. All bets is still on me for real. It's still relating to what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I don't got a problem with Sutton Silence, but what I'm trying to say, if Sutton Silence didn't really want to bet on me, he wouldn't necessarily care. You feel me? He said, I'm telling you, you don't like my fit? Come on, man. It's a primetime fit, man. I look like I'm going to a Hoyas game, man. Swag. But you not liking the fit, it's like, come on, man. It doesn't matter. I like the fit. So I put it on. All bets is still on me. like it still goes with what I'm saying, bro. You said, because, bro, just like you and everyone else, seeing my face is quite the intriguing portion of me being on here. But, you know, hey, 10K for a face reveal, man. Get me the 10K or send 10K face reveal. We got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a grand entrance. You know what I'm saying? But y'all need to bet on yourselves, man. If y'all want to be winners in life or y'all want to be losers, which one? Y'all want to be, you said, I could see your face. Not really, bro. You just see this part right here. But it's like, you got to see everything else to fully grasp someone's face. Always bet. Facts pertain. Always bet on yourself. That's what I'm saying here. Always bet on yourself if you want to win. Don't bet on others. You know what I'm saying? Don't bet on others. Vamsky, I don't have one, so you might have to get your own. Vamsky say he wants somebody's girl, y'all. Who has a girl for Vamsky, man? Help him out. Help Vamsky out, man. He seems thirsty. This brother's thirsty. You need some water with turmeric in it? That's going to help you out, man. Nah, Sutton Silence, you now had to flip the script and throw you in the mix, man. Crank you real quick, man. Try to throw you in the mix of the metaphor, homie. That's what I do, man. Mix it up. Sir, mix it up. You see how I just did Vamsky? Vamsky said he want to hit a girl. I don't have a girl for him, so someone help this guy out. He needs a lady. Yo, Isaac Newton. Buy Bitcoin, man. That's another example of putting a bet on yourself, man. Shout out to Bitcoin. A lot of people didn't know that Bitcoin was going to take off, but back then several people believed and bought a lot of Bitcoin. Now they're millionaires, trillionaires today, billionaires today. They took the bet a long time ago. Back then, a lot of people were scared to even bet on Bitcoin. They didn't know about it. Nah, Vamsky, I think I'm very attractive, bro. Women like me, bro. It's just a matter of me not really being entertaining them, bro. Because right now, I'm not at a part where I got idle time. You know, I feel like, let me talk about that for instance, too. Having a girl, bro, you got to have idle time. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of you guys might be in relationships, bro. You feel me? And you don't spend enough time with your shorty, bro. You work too much. Y'all don't do enough things, bro. You're boring. At the end of the day, you don't have enough bread. Y'all don't even take vacations. You feel what I'm saying? So why have that idle time if you're not prepared for it? You dig? That's why y'all be arguing all the time. Like, How many times you gonna go out to eat with your girl at the steakhouse? How many times you gonna go to the movies with her? How many times you could do that? The reason I'm asking you that is you could do that back to back to back. It's gonna get boring for a female. A woman only wants experiences, bro. Like new things. And in y'all relationship, y'all ain't really doing new things. Y'all doing old things. So she might easily be attracted to somebody else. You know what I mean? She might not be spending a lot of time with you. So the dude at her job probably funny. He probably taking her to the hibachi restaurant. You taking her to get chicken all day. So this why a lot of y'all relationships do not even work, bro. So I would say, bro, if you want to have a relationship with a woman, get your shit on point, man. If you don't get your money on point, have a house, cars and all that, bro, just leave them alone, bro. Let dudes with money take care of them. Cause a female want to relate in a relationship with you, she needs experiences, bro. Experiences, bro. Some of y'all can't even provide experiences for like more than a month. You might take a girl to a Noble 1 month and then your pockets tap. You know what I mean? So anybody trying to get a girl, focus on getting your money up, bro. You know what I mean? Because you can have idle time all day. What does that mean? I can have a girl giving me neck right now the whole time while I'm doing a live just cuz. What is that doing for me, though? Nothing, bro. I ain't getting more money. They ain't helping me get land. They ain't helping me get a mansion. That's called idle time. That's idle time. You always gonna have idle time, boy. What does that mean? Yeah, you might not have a girl right now, but you can go get a girl next week. You can meet a girl and be like, hey, I like you, baby. Can we go on a date? Because you always gonna have that time for idle time. But a lot of y'all be feeling like y'all missing out on relationships or something, but y'all ain't got enough bread, bro. Y'all ain't got enough resources to keep that going. Because after a while, Famsky starts looking ugly. No disrespect. I start looking ugly to the shorty. Not ugly, but you're not gonna look as attractive as you look when she first met you. Now it's about what can you provide, bro? Which is the truth. Y'all know most people don't even want to say that, but you gotta understand to keep a real relationship with a woman, you gotta have real resources. Now, everything I'm saying is think about your mom and your dad that survived and produced you, bro. Your dad had to keep stuff cool around the crib, bro. Your mom had to keep stuff cool around the crib, providing certain resources for y'all to have a decent life. That's why their relationship probably lasted long. You think your mom want to be with your dad? Homie can't pay the bills. Homie can't get food for y'all. Nah. So a lot of y'all be too focused on relationships, but y'all ain't got enough resources. Y'all ain't got enough bread. Y'all ain't even betting on yourself on that level to where you could take care of yourself and another person, bro. You feel me? Facts. Y'all ain't betting on yourself to take care of another person. You said your mom was richer than your dad, but that's good because your mom bet on herself enough to be able to take care of her family. You feel me? Your dad provided other things for your mom, besides the money, protection, care, love. He probably helped around the house, whatsoever. But people want to be in relationships just to have sex. That's the end of the world. Like, that's like the bottom line. Y'all just want to freak on somebody, gang. Y'all just want to have somebody to freak on, dog. Because y'all don't really even be trying to take care of the person you with. Do you even know why you get in a relationship with a person? You get in a relationship with a person to genuinely care for this person, love this person. A lot of y'all don't even have the pockets or funds or time to love this person. You gotta work overnight shifts. You working overnight, I'm greasing your shorty at the house. You ain't got enough time to be with her. You feel me? You working 14-hour days, your girl bored. You think she wanna sit at home all day? That's boring. She's a lady. She want to do things. I'm keeping it a band with y'all. Get your stuff together if you're gonna get a real relationship, because it's not gonna work out if you don't have enough money, time, or resources to take care of your woman. She want to be taken care of, homie. Think about having a little sister, right? Think about having a little sister, and then think about a girl. When you have a little sister, you literally cater to your little sister, bro. You literally, Cause I got little sisters, fam. You make sure she's good. Everything gotta be straight for her. That's the treatment women want, gang. Like at the end of the day, you think a woman wanna be treated bad? You think she wanna be with a dude who can't take care of her, provide for her? You think you gonna look sexy to her forever and that's all she needs to survive? Nah, bro. She needs resources. It's important. At the end of the day, you at the house, you need resources. You need food. You need water. You need clothes. You need money. So if you get with a girl, you have to have double that, triple that. You know what I mean? You gotta have all that prepared to take care of that girl because she's not just coming in for your looks. That's gonna dry out over time, my boy. You know what I'm saying? She can go outside and see another sexy guy to her. I'm being honest. Just like you can go outside and see another sexy girl. What's gonna make you stay is she providing certain things for you. You know what I mean? So don't be thirsty for no relationship, bro. Like, and don't be thinking like relationship is all about having sex. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I'm a dude. Once I bust my nut, I know if I don't like a girl at all. Off rip. Everything she does now becomes annoying. You guys not gonna say that, but it's the truth. Once you bust your nut, you got clarity, bro. So all the people that talk about relationships, like after you bust a nut, when you with the girl you was thirsty to have intercourse with, after you bust, you probably don't even want to be around her. You want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Cause now you just notice like, bro, I don't even like this girl. But you keep hitting her though, like going back to back, and it's like you not creating nothing, bro. Cause a woman's emotional. At the end of the day, if you have sex with a female more than 3 times, 4 times, she might like you, gang. If you really striking her down, like and you romancing her, doing erotic stuff to her, what you expect her to do? Not like you? Are you dumb? like, bro, think about it, bro. Like, it makes sense if you doing that to a girl, but you gotta think, why are you doing that to a girl if you're not trying to be with her? Because women are emotional. Women get attached to like emotions from intercourse. That's how they get attached to you. She might like physical attraction, but bro, after you hit a girl 3 or 4 times, bro, why are you still having sex with her if you're not gonna be with her? That's a question y'all gotta start asking yourself. Cause I had to ask myself that a long time ago. I had hope shorties I'm seeing for a whole year just on some hooking up. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, man, I don't even want to be with this girl. Why am I wasting my time? Bamski, you're wasting your time. You need to focus on getting all your resources together and find a girl you really like. Find a girl you really like, bro. That's what it's about. Find a girl you're gonna really like. Cause you can have sex with 1,000,000 girls and keep going. What you getting, bro? Like, you not liking them. You don't like them. You just want to have intercourse with them, bro. That's the part that y'all gotta grasp. It's like you really don't like this person. You just want to hook up with them, gang. And after you do that, you don't even want to be there. So why engage in that, bro? Chill. You get horny, go to the gym. Go for a run. By the time you done ran a mile, you tired, bro. You might not want to beat off. You might not want to get in some draws. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to God, 2243. Yeah, you go run, bro. Cause, bro, having intercourse is all energy, bro. That's why when you hook up with a shorty, right? You can go 3 rounds with it. After 3, 4 rounds, you might be tired, my boy. You done busted three loads. You might be tired. You feel me? So look at that energy like, okay, this is energy. Cause sexual energy, horniness is sexual energy, is all energy, bro. So when you have that energy, it's like, how do I burn off this energy? Try to crank out 40 push-ups. See if you want to beat off after that. Go to the gym. Or he said, I look like CJ from San Andreas. Go run. When you come from running, do you want to beat off still? Cause this is how you control the urge, man. I'm not saying I ain't never used to get horny. I used to have mad shorties I'm trying to grease every night. You know what I'm saying? But I realized, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Having intercourse is sacred, bro. You hooking up with all these people is not high vibrational. It's low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when you're hooking up with an individual, bro, it's a lot going on. You just don't really know. You just horny. You just want to get off a nut. Save that energy and wait for somebody you actually like. That makes more sense because sex is not recreational. What does that mean, bro? Well, that's why they say you shouldn't be having sex until you're married. I'm not trying to get into the Bible, but sex is not a recreational thing, bro. It's sacred, bro. Why? Because the purpose of sex is to reproduce. Y'all ain't gonna want to hear that because y'all watch Pornhub and all these channels. You know what I'm saying? The purpose of freaking is to reproduce, bro. Make babies, kids. So let me break it down for y'all since somebody got me on that subject, right? So if the purpose of having intercourse is to reproduce, it makes sense why there's a lot of kids, but they don't have families together. Do you get it now? There's a lot of kids that don't have their family together. What do I mean? Like baby moms, baby dads. It's a lot of kids, baby moms, baby dads, but the family's not together. This is only a result of recreational sex. You can't blame this on anything else, dog. What else you gonna blame it on? They're hooking up and having babies. They're not realizing the purpose of doing this is to have babies. So a lot of them are so irresponsible they're having babies. Because this is the ultimate purpose of sex is to have babies, bro. That's why when you busting the shorties, you gotta take a plan B. That's why you gotta put a condom on. That's why you can't even just have normal sex without a possibility of a baby. Do you get it, bro? Like it's a deep thought, bro. When you really, cause I used to have a lot of recreational sex, bro. Back then, like I'm trying to hit this girl, that girl, this girl, and it's like I almost had a baby, bro. But it's like imagine having a baby with a girl you never really liked. That's terrifying, dog. That's gonna change your whole perspective on just having sex randomly with females because you horny. Most guys already in that situation. They're crushed. Don't boys spirit is different because imagine you gotta be a dad to a kid you never liked the mother. You're not gonna love a kid genuinely. It's gonna be hard. I'm a guy. I'm telling you from my perspective, bro. I don't understand yours, but I was finna have a baby with a shorty I ain't really like for real. So it's like, man, this is weird. This is kind of weird. At the end of the day, that changed my whole perspective, and I understood, nah, this is really for having babies. That's why you have to wear a condom. That's why a girl has to be on birth control if she's having sex. If it wasn't to have babies, there wouldn't be any of that stuff. It would be a normal activity like me picking my nose, cleaning my ears. Y'all get it. Y'all get it, bro. So a lot of y'all be running around here horny as ever. Y'all got to burn that off. Otherwise, you're going to knock up a girl and then you're not going to be able to take care of the child. And then you got baby mother drama, or, you know, a girl going to get knocked up by a guy who going to skate on her and now she a single mom. Because it's the purpose of that is to have babies. That's why it's like if you actually find a person you really like and y'all having sex, y'all understand, oh, I really want to be with this person. I'm going to have a baby with them. Most people that's having sex unprotected, they don't want to even be together. They just want to have sex. And then the baby comes and then they hate each other. And then now they fighting. Now they got to go to court. Now they wish they never even saw this person. Shut up. You knew you was having with this person, bro. You knew what could come out of this. You know what I'm saying? You knew. But this is why y'all gotta understand the purpose of what y'all doing. Engaging in recreational sex all the time. You might have a kid. And you better be ready to take care of that kid, bro. Because don't nobody want to hear that y'all it's an accident. What you mean? You doing the act that has a result. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all be so horny, bro. It's not even just y'all, bro. It's people in normal day life. I don't know if it's like a horny wave, like a wave of horniness. Just they air out from a radio tower or some shit like that. Cause a lot of people be horny in real life, bruh. And I'll be just looking at them like, man, you way too horny, bro. Chill out. Not to say I don't get horny, bruh, but when I get horny, I know how to control that. I'm not walking around. I want to freak. I want her. Nah, bro, I ain't walking around like that. Like, I done seen some stupid thick shorties, and I be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, shorty got the case on her. I gotta chill. Cause why am I walking around horny? Cause shorty got a fat ass. It ain't her fault she got a fat ass. But I get horny because of that. I got a problem. Shorty come outside with the skimpy shorts, tight top, looking like she about to be in a running commercial. You getting horny. It ain't her fault she looking like that. That's how God got her. You gotta chill. You gotta control that energy. You know what I'm saying? Amanda, it's the truth. Even you, Amanda, like, women be overly horny, bro. And a lot of the women, I don't know, they need a lot of sex, it seems. But when they be out, bro, they just I F you, bro. Like, a woman literally will I F you. Like y'all freaking right there, and it's like, yo, miss, you gotta chill. You know what I mean? Personally, I don't even know you to be feeling like that, bro. And once you get rid of your lust, you can only understand what I'm saying. And lust is everywhere. Lust is online. Porn is online. You go out, people seductively dress, but you gotta get rid of your lust first to not be affected by that stuff. Because if you go outside and the girl got the fattest butt you seen, the biggest dogs, bro, that's not her fault. That's how her body is. You gotta realize you gotta control yourself, bro. Because if you go have sex with her and you bust that nut, you gonna realize you never liked this girl anyways, man. You just like what you saw. Like, that's why you gotta really understand. He said, even when I'm tired or frustrated or mad, I still bust a nut every morning. Not in the mood, I still do it. But that's why I said, Snoop Dogg, you gotta control that. You gotta control that, bro. You gotta learn other ways to burn off that energy because you have a tendency of getting into a habit of just masturbating. Most dudes masturbating. You gotta stop masturbating. You know what I'm saying? When you masturbate 4 times, you be tired. 3 times, you be tired. So you can understand it's a form of energy. You get me? That's why if you hit a girl 3 or 4 rounds, you tired. Women, their sexual energy is like, it's different to understand because I'm not a female. But a lot of girls, bro, they can go 4 or 5 rounds. They can go 10 rounds. They'll be down to go 10 rounds even if they're tired. Because them receiving that energy, it does something to them different, bro. I don't know. I ain't no girl. We putting the energy out. You know what I mean? The woman's receiving it, so it probably charges her up. So even if a girl is tired sexually, she will still go mad rounds because she likes receiving the energy, bro. So y'all gotta stop being so horny out there, man. Y'all gotta understand the real purpose of sex, bro. It's to reproduce. So if you're having sex with someone, understand the capability that you're okay with having a baby with them. You're okay with that. You don't mind that. Cause when it happens, you can't hate them all of a sudden because the baby here. Y'all was freaking on each other. Y'all were doing it raw. Y'all was spitting on each other, all freaky stuff. Now the baby here, y'all all of a sudden not cool. Come on, dog. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Amanda, you too horny. You gotta calm down. That's what we talking about right now. I think you might have to go for a run or walk your dog around the neighborhood. Y'all gotta understand, man. A lot of y'all get on here. I'll be so horny, bro. I be wondering, like, the porn really got y'all minds warped. And unfortunately, it's sad to see, but y'all gotta chill on that, man. Cause y'all all gonna end up impregnating somebody and having kids, you know, and having to go to court and being baby dads and baby moms. You know what I'm saying? And that's a horrible situation. I don't know nobody that don't want to be with the girl they have a baby with. Like, it's weird. Ain't it? When y'all think about it, is that normal? It's weird. If I have a baby with Shorty, I gotta be with her. Like, think about it, dog. You have a baby with a girl, you don't want to really be with her. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. But I know y'all don't like that topic because it's not popular. But bro, I just gave y'all the honest truth to intercourse, bro. And intercourse is pushed a lot. You know what I mean? They push that a lot. Even people like they be like, oh, would you have sex with this person and this and that? And it's like, what about knowing that turns you on? What does it do for you knowing if someone would have intercourse with another person turn you on? Why? I don't care. I don't even want to know about that, fam. Whatever you doing with that person, that's sacred, bro. That's between y'all. That's like a contract or whatever. But y'all just so freaky and horny. It's like y'all don't have a limit of understanding what that is. It just that's how y'all be looking at y'all when I see this type stuff. I'm like, man, they just freaked out. Back then, people wasn't this freaked out, bro. You know what I'm saying? They were not this freaked out. A lot of people are freaked out, bro. You know what I mean? Literally, you go to the store, somebody be shorty might be looking at you like she's ready to make something happen right then and there. She ready to get it open right then and there. And it's all about controlling that energy, bro. Doretto, nothing will ever happen, bro. I'm not even somebody you have a chance with. It's me. Do I give you a chance or not? You feel me? Cause I ain't so thirsty. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't thirsty at all, bro. It's times I go outside, bro. It's women that come outside because I'm outside. I don't never talk to them, bro. But I know if I was horny on that type of time, they'd be an easy kill. You know what I'm saying? Easy kill. But I ain't on that type of time. I ain't just trying to freak on a shorty because I'm horny. You know what I mean? I got control over that, bro. You gotta have control over that. That make you dangerous. That make you a dangerous person if you got control over your sexual lust. You dangerous, bro. I mean, your girl can come in here naked, bro. I wouldn't even get hard. Like I just get up out the room because that's your girl. Some of y'all be like, oh my God, she's naked. I'm gonna have sex with her. Then that whole time, that's your man's girl. Cause y'all can't control y'all urge. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't control y'all urge. Ni that would never be the case. Ni Hey, Diesel the King. You must have watched my video of me eating KFC or something, bro. You came in here. I came in here and mentioned KFC. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, KFC still hit though. I ain't gonna lie. After I get off here, I gotta go make some food for real. You know what I'm saying? Diesel said, "What the KFC, folks?" Diesel just watched that first video. Nah, Diesel, I'm telling they freaky ass to calm down. They be too horny. He said, "Make some fufu." Doretto, you really like fufu? Because I ain't never even posted fufu on the channel, man. You really like fufu. Now, please don't be, man. Go for a run. Go get on the treadmill. Do 20 push-ups right now. This is how you kill your lust. Burn the energy off. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have sex, you burning it off right there anyways, and then you bust. OG said, I am 45. Well, OG, I am not 45, but when I get to that age, I might still have to ski still. Ski! Ski! He said, are any hoes you smash I wouldn't want? Well, that would be good, Elf, because I would hope you wouldn't want my sloppy seconds, bruh. Come on, man. You should want your own shorties, your own dames. There's a million dames in the world. Get your own, man. Don't be the guy that want to go hit a dame because your man's hit him. I mean, you try and be like your man's, dog. You feel me? I'm giving you the game right now. You shouldn't want slappy seconds. You want a fresh batch. Not to say it's fresh to the world. Other guys have hit them, but you don't know those guys. You heard? Elfie. That's the game right there, man. He said, go get tamales. Nah, tamales cool, but I don't be liking some of them. They make them too soggy. I don't like soggy stuff, bro. Anything soggy is a dub, man. Dub. Only time I like something soggy is if I dip dip some bread in the cereal, or I dip some cornbread in the cereal. I used to eat cornbread with cereal sometimes. I make frosted flakes and get like a half cornbread and just dip it in there as I'm eating frosted flakes. Crazy combo. You know what I'm saying? Man, Amanda, I wish I was 50. Amanda, you just be saying all types of crazy stuff. Yeah, yeah. Cause they soggy, bro. Now I done had some good tamales, but I don't like tamales that's that soggy. Them just gotta have a decent texture, man. I'm not a soggy food guy. I'm a texture person though. I'm a real texture person, you heard? You say I look like the hamburglar. Thank you, buddy. I don't know what that looked like. I thought I looked like YS with a mask. I don't look like YS with a mask. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? Don't be horny, man. Burn off that energy. Learn to control your lust. I used to struggle with lust too. I was trying to hit something at night. You know what I'm saying? But I calmed it down. God opened my eyes like, yo, bro, you can't be on that type of time. No, I used to hit the best. I wanted the best batch. I ain't gonna lie. I had a couple sliders here and there. When I say sliders, like, you just bored, you know what I mean? But the roster I was trying to have a roster A1. Bardo said, what would I do if an old lady bent over in front of me and spread her cheeks? Nothing. I walk away because I told this story. That's why I got in a fight, right? Some dude fought me over an old lady. She was at least 56, bro. I was like 28 or something at the time, whatever, right? No, I must have been like maybe 31. So, bro, I'm working with this old lady. She like 56. It's a real story. She got some huge knockers. Anybody that knows what knockers are, they get what I'm saying. Like dogs, huge dogs. This is my first time working with her. And I was working with her and another girl. And the girl, they was just like giggly, laughing, but I'm just being cool. So she told me, she said she thinks I'm fine. And I was like, I appreciate that, you know what I mean? But she's way older than me, bro. Keep in mind, she starts telling me how she's messing with, like, she done had a 25-year-old boyfriend before and this and that. And, she's kind of like trying to reel me in, let me know that she rock with younger dudes. So I'm like, okay. At the time, bro, I'm not interacting. I'm not having no intercourse, bro, because I just had a serious situation happen where I almost was a baby father. So I'm literally chilling because I'm like, God, thank you. I wasn't a baby's dad. I'm good now. I'm chilling. I'm gonna just be smoother. So then the temptation come. So this lady did have the biggest knockers, whatever. She talking about she done let 19-year-old for his birthday motorboat her, all types of BS, man. But it's like this everything a horny guy would want to hear. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I feel you. So I'm like trying to see where her mind's at. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I gotta see him to believe him. When I'm talking to a girl to see where your mind's at, bro, I test you out. I say certain things to see if I'm in there or out of there. So I gotta see him to believe him. She's like, well, I have showed him before. I mean, where would I show them to you in the store? I'm like, shit, somewhere without cameras. Cause she really want to show me her titties, bro. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm like, man, if you show me your titties, I might have to whip out my junk. You know what I mean? She's like, well, if you do it, I mean, you know what happens then. So I'm really just saying this shit, bro. I'm not really serious, bro. But this is for me to see where your mind is at, man. You know what I mean? Called being a conversationalist. So when she say all that, I'm like, oh, nah, I'm cool. I can't even really mess with this lady like that. But keep in mind, the store had 5 girls. There was only one guy that was working there. He got fired because he's the manager. He lost his job. So this lady was like the oldest person there. So she was like the mother. So I'm working with the mother to see if I'm cool to work there. So why would I hit the mother? She's not even the most attractive to me. She just got big titties. Now, if I was horny, I would have got some head in the bathroom from her. She would have showed me her titties and all that. But that never happened, bro. She kept making a pass towards me. Like sometimes she would walk past me and brush her titties on my back. I only been there 2 days. So I came up to her. I'm like, yo, Her name was R. I'm like, this is a true story. God in heaven. I'm like, cause I was thinking about it. I'm like, dang, this lady look like she want to give me some neck in the bathroom or the back room. Cause she always tell me like, oh, there's no cameras in the back room, cameras in the back room. So I'm thinking she for real. So I remember coming out the bathroom and just told her, I'm like, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just trying to have a professional work relationship with you. I ain't trying to be on none of that. Boom. After that, that's when dude came in. I fought dude. So I don't know if she wanted me to mess around with her and got mad that I didn't. So she had this young boy come fight me over her. I don't really know, but that's a prime example of what you said I'll do right there, Barty. I've been in them situations plenty of times, boy. Self-control. You gotta have that. If you don't have that, boy, though I'm talking about she literally rubbing her titties on my back, bro. Talking about how they triple D's. She let people motorboat them. You know, everything you want to hear, like, yeah, I definitely can get her. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, man, I whip my junk out. We going to back. She like, yeah, you know what'll go down. But I'm just talking, bro. I'm like, nah, she freaked out. It's to get your mind, see where your mind's at, bro. I ain't do nothing with her. I ended up having to fight a dude, but I feel like the fact that I rejected her made her like create a situation. She thought dude was gonna beat me up. He didn't beat me up. From the way she was talking after, I could tell that she was hurt. But you gotta have self control, bro. It's important. Because the thing about self control is this, right? Check this out. Check this out, right? You personally can't be outside if you don't have self control. Why? Because, bro, this you're gonna see a lot of attractive people, bro. You're gonna see a lot of attractive people. So what are you gonna do every time you see an attractive person? Like you go in the corner and beat off? Like, nah. You gotta have self control. You're gonna see a lot of attractive people, bro. At the end of the day, they're outside for themselves. They're not outside for you to be horny. They're not outside for you to want to jack off. They're outside for themselves, bro. So if you see an attractive person, bro, control yourself. Chill out. That person's attractive, but that's not for you. That's how they look. Shorty got big buns. She got big buns. It's not for you, bro. You seen it, you liked it, but control yourself. You dig? You go outside, you see a sexy girl, bro. She's sexy. Let her be sexy, bro. It don't mean you gotta get. You know how a dog be panting? That's how some of y'all be acting. It's like, yo, bro, you gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chill. At the end of the day, women own their beauty. That belongs to them. Like if a girl go outside, I used to have this friend, right? I'm gonna tell you, she was super thick, bro. Before BBLs was even invented, right? No cap. She was mad thick, bro. I swear my life. Just to give you an example how thick this girl was, right? I used to stay in the downtown building that I was on the seventh floor. I remember I had this OG. He was like an older guy. I talked to him sometime. He literally saw Shorty in the elevator and rode the elevator to my floor. Dude was supposed to get on the fourth floor, get off on the fourth floor. Rode the elevator to my floor and walked behind just to see her walk. And then later he was like, yo, you know, I walked up there just cause Shorty cheeks, bro. But this how horny he was. Shorty wasn't even rocking with him. So me and her was talking. She like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even like going out in public. She's beautiful though, bro. Big butt, dogs, nice face, slim waist, crazy built. So I'm like, dang, why you don't even like going out in public? You something different. She like, bruh, I just can't have a normal, comfortable time in public. It's just too many horny guys. So when I go somewhere, it's like I can't go buy something without somebody trying to have sex with me or talk to me because of my body. This how y'all look, bro. I'm telling you, this girl was stupid thick. What? Crazy chest, beautiful face. You know what I mean? So imagine she just feel like she can't even go nowhere because y'all just so horny, bro. Y'all just won't even let her go to the store and buy her stuff. She said the cashier trying to talk to her. She go to the McDonald's to get something. This person trying to talk to her. And it's like, dang, that's how horny people are. That's how horny guys look. She not lying. when y'all so horny, bro, it's like, bro, y'all can't even allow a lady to be in public because she's beautiful. It's the truth. Dudes be horny, bro. Thirsty. And you got a girl uncomfortable to even be in public because of her body. And she told me this. She like, I can't even be outside because of my body. Everybody, every horny guy wants to talk to me. And it's like, bro, I don't even want to talk, bro. I just want to come get gas. She pumping her gas. I do want to talk to her. You feel what I mean? But y'all just gotta calm it down, bro. It's like y'all gotta calm it down. Cause a lot of y'all be too turned. Y'all can't even allow beautiful women to go outside. Like, and don't get me wrong, some women want y'all to talk to them, but not all of them, bro. Or if you do approach a lady, take sex out your mind. Most of y'all approach her like, can I have you tonight? And it's like, yo, bro, y'all be going in there. Yo, shout out to Cherry. Y'all be going in there too horny, bro. Y'all gotta chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm not saying like the animation wise how you look. I'm saying in the mind, dudes be thinking sexually, bro. You don't never see a lady and just be like, look, I just want to go have a conversation with her. You see her ass, you see her chest, and you like, man, I'm trying to hit that in my land. You see that, you be like, I'm trying to hit that right now. You don't go up to her and be like, man, I just want to have a conversation with this lady, man. She's gorgeous. You want to smash her. You wanna put her in a headlock and hit her from the back. So take that out your mind when you approach her, bro. That way you can look at her more as a lady and not just something you want to hit. I used to think like that too. I see a shorty, she's stupid thick. Guess what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to grease her. At the end of the day, now I can look away and be like, all right, do I genuinely even want to talk to this person minus me liking their chest or butt? Not really. It's easy to walk away then. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you have dudes who beat off on sight, but like I said, they can't control their horniness. So if they see a girl, there was a dude that got caught in the store and beating off in a dollar store, bruh, because he saw a sexy Hispanic lady. And it's like, you want to be that type of guy? That's embarrassing. Dude was so horny, he couldn't not control himself in the store because he saw a lady. That mean that type of guy can't be outside. He's a problem. He's a liability. He the type to jump on a female because he just has no self-control. Imagine he approaches the lady and she says no. That guy is gonna push the issue because he's horny. He just can't control himself. That's a dangerous person. Yeah, predator status, Alien vs Predator movie. Because I don't know if I can say that on Y2, but that word not being able to control your lust is gonna lead to you being a pred. You know what I mean? You're gonna be a pred. You're gonna be weird. You're gonna be creepy. Yup. Or Walmart workers. These are some of the people we talking about though. And I feel like every guy has the ability to get there if they don't control their lust. Because I told y'all, you might have to stay in the house for the rest of your life, bro. Because every time you step outside, you're gonna see somebody that's attractive. Whether you're a guy or a girl. This is facts. Every time you go outside. So these people that see attractive people and they have to masturbate on site or whatever, they can't be outside, bro. They need to be in the house. They need to stay in the house. Those are the people that they might SA a female just because they have no self-control. They might go talk to a woman, she rejects them, and then they try to assault her because they so lustful. Everybody try to control your lust, man. Kari, I remember you. Control your lust. You feel me? The way you do that is burn off the energy. Because you don't want to be that guy that's beating off in Walmart, beating off at Chipotle, you beating off in traffic. You know what I'm saying? Even the dude who took his life from the coffee spot, the guy, the goon guy, my man was so horny, he was beating off in the drive-thru. And when the girl exposed him, he was embarrassed. Why? Because it showed he couldn't control his lust, bro. It showed he was a weirdo, bro. It showed he was creepy. It showed he was on pred mode. So not being able to control your lust is gonna put you on pred mode. You know what I mean? And bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you're a horny guy, you're gonna start looking at younger kids, bro. Cause a lot of the kids, the way they dress these days is like crazy. So a lot of these pred guys, they have that issue with lust. So they start looking at younger kids, bro. You feel me? And women are rejecting these guys. They think these guys are weird. So these guys start turning it to the kids, bro. Control your lust so you don't end up like those guys where you see a what is it, a middle schooler that looks like a high schooler or a high schooler and want to talk to her because you're horny. I worked at a gas station. I used to see this. I worked at a gas station. I remember this girl. This girl used to like go to a middle school right by the gas station. She used to walk in here with a backpack. You know what I mean? And I had this one dude that used to work there. He was a creep. Buddy was a cooler worker. You know, everybody that be working in a cooler sometimes be creepy at the gas station. No cap. So when this girl would come in, she'd have a backpack. Fam, I got two sisters, you heard? Shorty looked like she probably was like just about to go to ninth grade. One time I remember he was trying to talk to the girl and I had to tell her, I said, don't ever talk to this guy. You're a kid. You know what I'm saying? You need to have somebody your age. This guy's a grown man working at a gas station. Don't even have a conversation with him. You feel me? And I told her, I'm telling you this as like an older brother would, because I don't know if you got an older brother, but I got two sisters. I wouldn't want none of them talking to no dude mad older than them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that only want to have intercourse with this girl because he's horny. He's not even looking at the age she is. This is a young kid. You feel me? So learn to control your lust so you don't start lusting after kids. Because a lot of the women, they going to peep the weirdos. They going to be like, you a weirdo. A woman's going to know you a weirdo off rip if you just like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's going on a lot, though, down with the system. It's going on a lot. No, of course. But that's not your problem, tricky one. You got to control your horniness. Like, somebody asked me in the chat, what if a lady, older lady bent over and just spread her cheeks? Bro, if I'm not horny, I'm just get up out of there. Nothing happens. If I am horny, then I whip out my, you know what I mean? Then I hit her from the back. So I got control for real. Even if she busts open for me, I'll be like, nah, I'm straight. Walk up out of there. But if I'm not able to control that, I mean that if she walked past me and she even got some baby shorts on, I might just whip my, like, damn, come in, I need you right now. Or if she got like mini skirt on and I just can't control, I'm like, take this off right now. But if I got control, it don't matter what she do. She could come out, her titties out. She could come out naked. It don't matter, bro. Like, it was this one situation. It's a girl I could have hit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. But this was like my homie's cousin. But I knew she wanted me to hit her, bro, from how she'd be moving. Shorty will always had the shortest shorts on when I came to the crib, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it sends a message like, damn, okay, she basically showing me her cheeks. She was cheeked up. I ain't gonna lie, nice cheeks and all that. I never hit her though, because I had loyalty to my friend at the time. But I could tell. Or sometime when she was about to go take a shower, she would come out in her towel like wrapped around her. But you know, women wrap their towel like like chest to bottom. So I'm just like, dang, she just coming out here with the towel and all that. She want me to get on that, but I had enough control to not hit shorty. But it was there. It was on a platter, silver platter. And yeah, I felt like hitting her would be smooth because she wanted it. But my man's, that's his cousin. That would have threw everything off for real with our relationship. So some of y'all don't even have that self-control. Y'all go to your cousin crib, your friend's house, you trying to have sex with his sister. You trying to have sex with his auntie. Why? Just because you're super horny, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some self-control, bro. He said, I don't know, what are you talking about? I'm just saying, bro, yo, Jerry Berry, you've had that happen though. You got to, if somebody like you knows like signals, bro. You've been in situations where you could tell a shorty was trying to give it up to you by giving you certain signs. But why would I hit this girl if she's related to my friend? It's like she ends up liking me. I don't really want to date her like that. I just want to hit her because her body is crazy. It's gonna be weird. Things gonna be weird, bro. But most people they can't think past that because they just thinking like, I'm horny. And that's why a lot of guys betray their friends. They might have sex with their brother's girlfriend, something crazy. Why? Because the girl was horny. So Tricky, that answers your question. So I mean, if any girl's horny, you gotta get down with her. You gotta think bigger than that, broski. You know what I'm saying? Just because a girl horny don't mean you gotta get down with her, bro. Remember, if a girl's horny, let her be horny. She got toys, boy. Girls, shorty might have the toy that could put her to sleep at the crib. Yeah. You feel me? Tricky one? Self-control, bruh. You know, but if you always go for that, then it's like any girl can get you to do anything, bro. And you gotta be careful with that because that's gonna be dangerous. I mean, you might see a senior, horny senior or some shit like that, and you go for that because bro, that's a senior, boy. You you finna be in that's 4x4, you know what I'm saying? You gotta chill out, man. I'm just giving you figuratively example of how things can go wrong from you saying girls are always horny. Yes, women are more horny than men. That's facts, but we got the decision to engage with them and beat them down, nail them to the bed or not. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes having the ability to not want to do that makes the girl want you even more. Because you ever heard females be like, oh, you're easy, right? Because she could tell you're horny. You think a girl can't tell you're horny when you and you saying freaky stuff to her all the time? She be like, oh, you easy. But she might want to hit a dude that ain't just going when she put it on a platter. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Eddie, man, I got mask already, but I should get a P.O. box, huh? I might get a P.O. box. You said down with the system, bro. My girl was talking crazy, not my fault. Yeah, you shouldn't argue with your girl though, man. That's how you lose respect. Females generally like to argue with people. That's what women do. So at the end of the day, uh, as a man, you don't do too much arguing. You let a woman get her rocks off. Because once you start to argue with a woman, it's like it becomes natural. So anything happens now, she feels like you guys can argue back and forth. But if you kind of shut that down by kind of just ignoring her, then that energy is done. But the more you argue with your girl, the more she's gonna argue with you, bro. Because this is what they like to do, argue. And as a man, you should always understand you can always dominate an argument. You could be louder than your girl. You're stronger than your girl. You're more physical than your girl. Your voice projects more than your girl. So why argue with your girl? Just let her argue with herself. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like arguing with no shorty. You arguing, I'm about to just you talk to me later when you're not mad. That's gonna either make you want to stop being mad or keep being mad. Then we could talk about whatever you want to talk about later when you're not mad. Well, if it goes against your morals and principle, man, then don't do it. Send his mail to the liquor store. Hey, tricky one. I got a liquor store right by the crib, bro. Get out of here. Don't say stuff like that. It make me wonder if you around, doc. Nah, I really got a liquor store down the street. I don't even go to the liquor store though. Yeah, don't argue with no girl, man. Let them win. Let them have that, man. Later on, she gonna come later on and be like, when she calm down and realize she's tweaking, she gonna come later on and be like, I didn't know it wasn't serious. You know what I mean? This ain't in a podcast. I was just giving y'all the game, bro. For everybody that likes what I say, understand this is real life. Yeah, drinking is bad, but a lot of people do it. I personally don't drink no more, so I might take a shot at one shot. That's it, but that's rare, like a blue moon. forgot. I don't even argue for it real. I just chill. Nah, facts. Don't argue with no girls, man. Let them have it, bro. Let them win. As a man, you can always dominate them. You could be louder than your girl when you're arguing. You could be screaming. then you get the screaming, she get the crying, like you screaming. When you make a girl cry, now you feel bad. Why was you arguing with her anyways? Like you should just let her say whatever and get it off. Not to be disrespected though. If your girl's being disrespected, then you gotta kind of dismiss her. You know what I'm saying? But if she just want to argue about something dumb, just let her get that shit off, man. Talk about it later. Hannibal. Who's Hannibal? Hannibal Lecter? Come on, man. I do not sound like Hannibal Lecter. I'm trying to think of what his voice even sound like. Well, your boyfriend got to control his emotions because if he getting really mad, he needs to be able to leave. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, that boy might catch a domestic. You don't want that to catch no domestic, buddy. You put your hands on a shorty. Yeah, wanted me at QFC and smoke a blunt. What's QFC? I don't even know what that. I don't even smoke with people, Sean. I got enough smoke at the crib. I smoke Dolly, man. Dolly smoker, man. Most of I smoke with is your girl. But that's if I was trying to grease her. Other than that, I ain't really trying to smoke with her. I'm a Dolly smoker. Yeah, getting mad is bad for your health, bro. It causes internal issues. These are one of the reasons people have health issues because they're mad all the time. It puts like pressure on the body. You could really look this up, bro. My boy El Shinobi got some plants, man. I don't even know, Amanda Coros. We almost at 1 hour though. So when we get to 1 hour, I'm gonna be back live later though. You said I am the worst type of black person. What's the best type of black person, Sean? Tell me. Intrigue me, bro. Nah, I ain't got fears of that at all, Kari. No. Nah, y'all be wildin', bro. Crazy folks. Sean, you still ain't tell me what the best type of black person is, bro. You can't say that such a statement and then not tell me your example of the best type of black person. I'm curious, buddy. I am curious to know what you mean by that, Sean. By that, Sean. You can't make a statement saying that I am the worst black person ever, Sean. Sean. Do a remix with Sean Name. What y'all think? Y'all like that? I just want to know. What was that? Perks and morphine. Why y'all talk about substances, man? Say you're the type, you're the beat type, the best type. Oh, shout out to Kari, man. Yeah, I'd like to be honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best things, honesty. Keeping it real, keep it genuine, be yourself. This is who I am when I get off here. It's just a mask. Mask comes off, I'm still this guy, you feel me? So, the main message of this whole live was put the bet on yourself, man. I got kind of like sidetracked with subtopics, you know, intercourse, so forth and so on, but put all the bet on yourself, bro. At the end of the day, it's up to you. This is your show. You're the star player. You're the coach. You're the waterman, athletic trainer, all of that. So it's all about putting the bets on yourself to make what you want to happen in life happen. Stop waiting for people to come and say today, you know what I mean? So always put the bet on yourself. Do your best. Put all efforts in and trust in God. You know, and things gonna work out, bro. But you gotta take multiple shots, bro. Sometimes you might just hit off one shot, bro. But in order to get what you want, sometimes you gotta take more than one shot. You feel me? And it might be your fifth shot hit, your sixth shot hit. Thanks for the sub, Snoop Dogg. But in order to find out what's going to hit, you got to keep putting up the shots. So all bets is on y'all, bro. You know, all bets is on me. I'm going to be live later tonight at like 11:30. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk. Yeah, shout out to Down with the System, man. You know what I mean? But I love y'all, man. It's up to y'all. We can do this all together. I feel like everybody has great potential, great talent. But in order to find out, you got to put the money up, put the bet up, because it's going to force you to win or it's going to force you to lose. And when you lose, you can't blame nobody else. That's going to make you want to try again. But if you win, then you're going to rejoice and do bigger things. You know what I mean? So sometimes losing is cool because it make you want to go back to win. But if you betting on this guy and you could be like, oh, man, I lost because of him. It's easy. So I love y'all, man. I'm going to see y'all next week. Not next week, but tonight. You said, dude, you going to the casino or gas station? I don't like going to none, but I go to the gas station for gas. But hey, I love y'all, yo. I'm gonna see y'all later tonight, man. Love.